Does it seem like you're always scattered or tired? Perhaps maybe you've lost your mojo just a little bit? Well, no need to worry, because Dr. Joni Labbe is here with some help and with some answers on what to do if this could be you. Good morning, Doctor.
Good morning,
Good to
Elizabeth.
see you. Nice to meet you, by the way.
Thank you. Great to be here.
So this is interesting because I know for some of us ladies or men out there, losing our mojo can be kind of awkward. Sometimes it could be funny to talk about, but this is something real. And we're talking about some real health issues having to do with like our thyroid and stress and why this all happens.
Yes, it's huge. In fact, the NIH just came out and said that it's affecting 20 million people in the United States, 1 out of 7 women. And hypothyroid usually slugs a female in perimenopause or postmenopausal age groups.
Okay.
So
that's really the age group. That's when we start to see this?
Well, yes. I call it the invisible attack because there are 3 primary reasons why this is so insidious and seems so mysterious.
Okay.
One is these symptoms seem like they're chalked up to age, depression, menopause. Oh, if you just exercise more or ate less, or, you know, you're just depressed, then things would be better. But in reality, it is your thyroid. And some of the symptoms, which you can see would be chalked up to this, are like losing your hair,
Really?
fatigue, huge fatigue, insomnia, even though you're exhausted, can't get to sleep, can't stay asleep, can't lose weight even on a low-calorie diet.
Which is a big one. I think that's one of the more visible signs. Sometimes you think, oh, maybe I'm having an issue with my thyroid because I can't seem to lose weight.
And then you go to the doctors and you run a thyroid panel, hopefully, oftentimes only one variable, and the reference ranges are expanded such that we walk out with a sense of confidence. Well, I had my thyroid done, and everything's fine. And in reality, the broadened ranges gives us that false sense of security.
That's interesting. So hyperthyroidism, you call it an invisible attack.
Yes, and the reason is that we need to be tested for something called Hashimoto's.
Okay. What is that?
I know.
Hashimoto's. Hashimoto's.
It sounds like sushi.
Yeah.
But it's the name of the doctor in the 40s that won a Nobel laureate for discovering this autoimmune. The big difference is that it's the cause, the #1 cause for hypothyroid in the United States. And many people know I've been on thyroid for 20 years, but I'm not feeling any better.
Sure.
So it's a simple test. It's not mysterious. It's a blood test. And we test 2 antibodies, and we're able to find out, do you really have Hashimoto's, which would give you the answer to the big why. Why can't I lose weight? Why do I walk in the room? Where did I park the car? You know, why is everything dry? Dry. Hair, nails, everything. So
interesting. That is so interesting. Aside from that, is there something else that folks maybe at home can do if they think, you know, perhaps they might have a hyperthyroid problem?
Well, hyperthyroid's a little different. That's the opposite. Hypothyroid, they can do many steps, which is wonderful.
Okay.
First of all, they need to find a practitioner that knows all the nuances and is familiar with all the different moving parts to low thyroid.
And they got to do the research.
They can run the right tests. That person can run those tests, give them the right treatment plan, usually nutritional. And that will solve a lot of the problems that a lot of my clients say, my goodness, I've tried to lose weight or to get my energy back or to fall asleep, can't do it. And I'm on thyroid. So find out, do you have Hashimoto's? Quit beating yourself up. You're beautiful, you're wonderful, you're deserving of love and attention.
It's so important to tell that to yourself, is it not?
It is, because have you ever met a weak woman? I never have. I've been in practice over 20 years, and no matter what the demographics, we are harder on ourselves than anyone else.
I agree.
And
I agree.
we make decisions based on what we feel was the best at that time. So,
Interesting. Well, very interesting conversation, Dr. Labbe.